Cuties, there's a lot that's going around out in these streets, a lot of rumors, and it looks like there has been a plot in place since January of this year. What's up, cuties? Welcome to Chit Chat with QT. Join me as I discuss hot topics, celebrity news and gossip, reality TV show recaps, and more. Everything that I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only. Now, before I get started, please make sure to like the video, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and sit back and enjoy. All right, cuties, let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, look, everything that I state is alleged. I do not have any inside connections or anything like that. I did have someone, got a friend out in the A that sent me some information and has been sending me some information. And I want to start off by saying that I do not know what is true or what is false. But I did want to come and discuss with you guys because it looks like there is a plot, and that plot has been going on, as I mentioned, since the start of 2024. Now, you guys know 2024 started off with a bang. Mr. Martell Holt was arrested for DV, harassing communication. And a lot of us with common sense, we knew that ain't no way in hell Martell just so happened to turn himself in on the day that the cameras started back rolling for season 8 of Love and Marriage Huntsville. No way possible that the producers, Carlos King, didn't know that that would be taking place. I also remember Dr. Hellishly saying the same thing when they sat down to have their messy Monday. And naturally, Carlos tried to deny that they just didn't know. No, we didn't know. And I never believed that. But with Martell turning himself in based off of something that Arion Curry said, that's why he was arrested. That's why he was convicted. And allegedly, that's when this plot started to be put in place. So we know, going all the way back to the reunion, that Carlos King has always had a thing for Mr. Martell Holt. That man sat there on that stage and cried, okay? And there is nothing that Carlos would not do in order to appease Martell Holt. Now, Carlos at one point was showing some type of loyalty when it comes to the star of the show, Melody Cherie. We know within this past week, some things have changed. Mel, for the most part, I believe, may have been peeping game when it comes to Carlos, but in a sense, he seemed to try his best to protect her. At least that's what we thought. That's not what Mel thought. And at that podcast, again, we're talking about January. I'm going to put all of this together. But at that podcast, Mel let it be known that, damn, do y'all see me? Do you guys know what I'm going through? Are you guys going to protect me? Something along those lines. Don't quote me word for word, but that's what she said. Carlos King uploaded that podcast tour stop to his YouTube page, and he just so happened to delete that. He didn't want the public to know about that. But after Mr. Martell Holt's arrest, then came the three birds of a feather flocking together for Martell's upscale birthday party right there at the Cheesecake Factory. Destiny was there. Destiny made it a point to put the camera on coleslaw and Mel's kids and all of the above. And again, from what I'm hearing, this is all coming together as far as a plot. Now, we saw clips of what we will see this coming Saturday on Love and Marriage Huntsville, where Destiny is trying to tell Mel that her and Arion Curry was damn near sister wives. She said that Mel was talking to Arion, and Mel wanted Arion to cheat respectfully with her husband. Where they do that at? Mel is going to have a conversation with this chick that just refused to go away and tell her, please, I don't care if you don't leave him alone, but can you guys just cheat respectfully? Now, Destiny is also a part of this plot, guys. Allegedly. Again, these are my opinions based on some information that was shared with me. And the only thing that I can really do, honestly, is sit back and see how this unfolds. But Destiny is a part of the plot because she's the one that introduced that part of this triangle between Mel, Coleslaw, and Martell to the public on screen. Carlos does a whole lot of editing out, but guess what? He did not edit that out. Now, this all started initially when Mr. Martell Holt was commenting on Instagram last year saying, show my real life, show my real life. You guys remember him saying that. And it was directed to Carlo. Martell even went so far as to say that we're actors. We are acting. Um, as I stated, when it comes to Carlos, giving Martell his way, it looks like he may be working on that. Word on the curb is that Carlos is in the process, or at least entertaining the idea of Arion Curry coming on Love in Marriage Huntsville. There's a bigger plot as to why he's doing that. But it made me think, allegedly, again, but it made me think, you know, Carlos and Dr. Heavenly has been shading Mel for quite some time. We know that after their last let loose, when it comes to what Heavenly had to say to Dr. Shanita and all of that, that Mel spoke out about toxic leadership. From what I'm understanding, and again, I have no connections and have had no conversations with anybody that is on the show, anybody that is related to anybody on this show as far as working for them or producing or managing or anything. Zero conversation. But from what from what I'm hearing, um Mel wasn't too upset when it comes to everything that happened with Dr. Shanita. Yes, that's her friend, and she was, I don't want to say she wasn't upset about that because we all were, especially the shit that came out of Heavenly's mouth. But I'm hearing it could be tied to this idea that Carlos is floating around, and that is to bring Arion on this show. Those of you that know, when it comes to reality TV, a lot of these producers, they just don't care. And I think that Carlos has held on as long as he could. Funky Dineva told him, bring Arion on the show. Heavenly said, bring Arion on the show. And I think that the way that they are going to attempt to do this is through Destiny messy ass paper. See, Destiny, when she went to that birthday celebration with Martell, she showed that, hey, I have some sort of relationship with this chick, a friend at least. And I think, again, that that's going to be the tie. Now, when I say that this is a plot for her to come on the show, it's been rumored that the reason why is Arion, or they want her to come on this show to try to contradict her own words that we all heard on recording when it comes to what she said Martell wanted her to do. And what she said, what she said Martell wanted her to do was release that revenge tape. Well, it looks like that she may be trying to backtrack in order to clear Mr. Martell's name, in order for this to be said on a national TV show, and also in order to assist Martell Holt with this court date that is still pending. You guys know that Martell appealed. He wants a trial. And what better way for him to try to come out here with the person that said all this mess that landed his ass in trouble, and she recant her story. Now, I don't know how that's going to work, because the official charges was because of the message that Martell sent Mel. So even though it looks like to me Mel didn't really act until she had to shut this shit all the way down, and that was after hearing what Coleslaw said, that's really not what he was convicted of. So I don't know if this is the truth, coming out here and trying to lie and say I made all that up or whatever the case may be. I don't think that that will help in this case. But one thing I do know, this not alleged. Carlos, in my opinion, will do anything for ratings, especially on a show where the ratings are going down, has been going down, and will continue to go down. So, do I think that it is possible that Carlos King will use both Martell and Arion, because he seems to be done with Mel? No use. Mel got him 8 seasons thus far. No use for her any longer. That's what I think he's thinking. So, do I think that he'll use both Arion and Martell right here on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Absolutely. That's why I believe that Carlos has allowed Heavenly to be his mouthpiece. And the latest thing that Heavenly has been saying is, get Mel off this show. Get Mel Love and Marriage Atlanta. Let her go to Atlanta. I think that the reason why that's being said is they can make room for Arion Curry to come on this show. Now, allegedly, Arion has moved to Atlanta. Allegedly. And from what I was told as well, at one point, and it's too much drama going on, I'll get to that in a minute. At one point, Carlos allegedly could have been floating around the idea of creating some type of show for Arion and Martell based out of Atlanta. Again, this is all speculation, all rumors. I don't know. But there's a lot of drama that's going on when it comes to Martell right here on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I'm not sure if you guys saw Tisha live. Tisha, Marceau, Kimmy, Maurice, they're over in the DR. And Tisha basically said the second half of the season is going to be explosive. And Tisha is still pissed with Martell Holt coming out here and putting Marceau on blast. We saw that as well. Mr. Martell told Marceau that they were screwing women together. So Tisha mentioned in her live that Martell is keeping up a lot of mess. That's to come in part 2 of this season. I don't know. It's another quick little thing that I picked up in that live as well. Kimmy was lit. First of all, she was drunk, in my opinion, but they're both still very upset about that room situation and all of that. So Kimmy was making fun of it. But Kimmy also said that they are the ones that's been here from the start for 7 years, and they'll be the ones that's there 7 more years. I looked at that. Look, when you drunk, you speak your sober thoughts. So I don't know if Kimmy is trying to say that, again, there's going to be some shaking up. I don't think that Mel will ever stay and appear on Love and Marriage Huntsville if Carlos King is trying to use Destiny, Martell, Arion Curry to bring out anything when it comes to Melody Cherie. First of all, it's a dumb plot if it is true because there's really nothing that Ariane can say. She willingly participated knowing Martell was married. So there's nothing that she can say when it comes to Mel. And again, there is no sister wives BS. There is no just please sleep with them in a respectful manner. That's the downside. So for those of us that are content creators, we have a lot of footage when it comes to a lot of things that Arion Curry has said in the past. And I'm going to go through all of mine and have it ready just in case. Excuse me, guys. Because it's BS. If this is true, it is BS. I would not put it past Carlos King. Martell has said a whole lot where way before Mel ever said anything when it comes to Carlos. And Carlos, again, has continued to give Martell money by way of allowing him to stay on this show, even with a conviction. So we know where Carlos's loyalty lies. And we also know that it appears that some things have definitely changed when it comes to the relationship that once was between Mel and Carlos King. And I just think he don't give no F's no more. I don't think that he cares whether Mel stays or goes. And I'm not sure if that is a part of the statement of toxic leadership. Because if so, if this is true, that they are entertaining the idea of having Arion Curry come on this show, that is as toxic as you can be. It really, really is. So, again, this is just for entertainment purposes only. Everything is alleged, and these are my opinions only. Keep your eye to the streets, y'all. That's all I got to say. Keep your eye to the streets, and I am saying streets, Skreets. And let's see how this all plays out. It will be disgusting if you ask me. It will really, really be as low as you can go if this is what Carlos is working on. But do I think he care more about Martell's feelings instead of Mel's? I do. I do. And he's always shown that. Again, he erased her being vulnerable in this moment. He erased that out of it. This man was arrested. This is a previous screenshot of mine. And in that video, you guys scroll back to January, I said then, this is all a plot that Carlos King is setting up, and it looks like he's not done. It really, really does. So, as I mentioned, I will keep my eye out on it. I wanted to come to you guys and discuss this live, but this is my daddy's birthday. Happy heavenly birthday to my daddy. And I'm just not feeling it. So your girl is gonna go somewhere and sit down and just soak. I got a barbecue to go to, so that'll lift my spirits. But I wanted to bring you guys what has been going around. I also think that's why Wanda ass is excited. I think that word has gotten back to Wanda. If you caught parts of Wanda's live yesterday, Wanda was excited. She got some news about Arion Curry. She know where Arion Curry is staying and all of this, and she may give it to somebody else to release. I think this news has gotten back to Wanda. And look, Wanda is, in my opinion, obsessed with anything that she feels is going to make Mel look bad. This could never make Mel look bad. This could never make Mel look bad. Mel was the wife. That's just it. That's all. So don't nobody give a damn if the dry lip bandits are coming together and trying to come out here, because in the end, Martell gonna look even worse introducing this story nationally. Coleslaw gonna look like what she's always been, a back burner ya, willing to do everything while that man was married. So if Martell and Mel had officially on paper separated, and then Arion called herself trying to mess around with him or whatever, that's totally different. No, she allowed that man to come over there, hop on top of her every day while he was married, and went home to his wife. So I'm confused as to how this, if this is true, will make Melody Cherie look bad. But I can understand if she wants no part. I understand if this is true, the toxic leader comment even more, because he's always been toxic. He's always been toxic. And I do think that she was highly upset with the things that was said when it comes to Shanita Foster, as well as the things that's been said about her. But again, Carlos and Heavenly been shading Mel for quite some time. So I don't know if Mel just wanted to wait it until, I don't know if Mel just wanted to wait until the season wrapped or what. But yeah, they've been shading her for quite some time. So if this is an idea that's floating around, I get it. But you guys, drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Do you think that this plot started right here? Do you think that Destiny Payton is the one that don't give a damn, but she wanted everybody to give a damn about her and Moses and Sonny? She don't give a damn about nobody else. Do you think that Destiny is also involved in the plot? I do. And I think that it goes back to this meeting. Was this Destiny's first meeting with Arion Curry? Is Destiny going to try to act like this girl is her friend and bring her on this damn show? It's a whole lot of things that make you go, It seems like that's what Mel's saying with this facial expression right here. Yeah. So I'm curious. Like I said, I will be looking, listening, and if I get some more information that is still alleged, I'll definitely bring it to you guys. We come out here, we give our thoughts, our opinions, speculations, rumors, and everything else. And this is just that. So everything is alleged, but I wouldn't put it past Carlos King. Carlos Toxic King. If Carlos was going to do what he attempted to do with Candy Burris and Mama Joyce, I think Carlos wouldn't cross the line when it comes to Melody Cherie? He would. He has. And it seems like, it's on and popping when it comes to Carlos. So, again, I wanted to bring it to you guys. You guys make sure to drop down in the comments. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you are still subscribed. Hit that like button and share my video with your friends and family. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Happy Labor Day. Chat with you guys soon. Bye.
Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. With QT. Chit chat with QT. Chit chat with QT. with QT.